Hey guys, really excited to talk to you today about the CAMPROS tent, which I just finished setting up, and I'll show you how I did that at the end of the video. We'll go through the process together. But this is an 8-person cabin style camping tent, and there's a lot to like about it. Probably the most important feature of any decent tent is its ability to keep you dry. So I thought we'd create our own little rainstorm here, grab the hose, and we'll let it rain right on the tent. Let's get a little more aggressive with it. Let's see if we can get a better look at that beading action at top. You can see it just runs right off, no problem. All right, I'm not gonna wait for it to finish dripping. So let's pull this guy open. I've gone all the way through the tent and there is not one drop of water in here. And we simulated a pretty significant rainstorm. So that's a good thing. First of all, the tent comes in this really handy carrying case. And one thing I like is it has a little extra room in it. So when we're repacking, that's always handy. It all seems to be rolled up in this one ball. Let's see, we have our poles, we have some stakes. Okay, that piece I assume is the top. And then we have the base here. The poles here. All right. And it looks like they're color coded. We have two black, sort of a reddish brick color, and gray color. All right, I'll show you the poles in a second, but here the directions are actually nicely sewn into the carry case. So we are going to have the large black ones be the arches that go over this way. The gray that you'll see in a second are on the ends. And then the red is sort of this backbone support. So here are what the poles all look like. You can see the black, the brick red, the gray, and a small black one. So step one is pretty simple. You're going to lay out the tent, stretch it out, and then we're going to use these stakes. And we're going to start in the four corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stretch it out fairly tight. And then we're going to fill in the gaps here, here, and the same thing on the other side. So I have the gray one here fastened, but let me show you what this piece looks like, what they're talking about. So each sort of grommet on the end here has this, looks like an Allen key, a smooth one. And what you'll do is actually, we're going to slide this into the end here of the pole. All right, so we have the main structural poles up. The next thing we're going to want to do is clip them in. As you can see, sort of hanging freely. So we're going to want to clip all of these in, including over here on the side, right? So I'll just take that, clip it in nice and tight, and do the same over here and all the way around. So once we do that, we're going to put the sort of the rain cover on next, but I wanted to just give you a walk around just to kind of show you what the tent looks like before we do that. Very stable once we put the rods in and clip them down. All right, so we have it laid out next to the tent. Definitely better off probably as a two-man job here. I'm going to try to do it myself. And here's what it looks like with the rain cover on it. Pulled nice and tight here on the ends. I still have to stake it out here with the rope. I think we're going to move it though. So here we are all covered up. And now, okay, buddy, show us the way. Let's see. Whoa, lots of room over there, huh? Here, what's over on this side? Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think? There's a window.
Pockets.
And take my shoes off and come in. So here we go. We have a window here, a window here, a window
Here.
on the door,
A window here.
a window here.
And a window there.
I am 6 feet 1 inches tall, and you can see I can stand in here, no problem. Now we're going to put up the sort of room divider here, and you can do it on this third of the tent or on this third of the tent. I'll do it back here just so you can kind of see the whole install. Pretty simple, stick it through the loop. Okay, you can leave one unhooked, but that divides up so you can have a couple of people sleep over there, a few over here. We have had this up for 4 days, and I will say I've inspected this very carefully. Not one bug inside. And I will note there are definitely ants and bugs surrounding the tent, but there are no bugs inside. Also, we had no water come inside after our rain test. So those are two big pluses for this tent. It's spacious, it's well built, easy to put up, and overall, we love this thing. So it's sort of a backyard play area. And as the weather warms up, we'll be camping out here in the backyard. So the bottom line is we're really enjoying this tent. I don't have any hesitation recommending this tent. It's a great one and very spacious and very practical, as well as very portable. So everything you want in a tent for an 8-person cabin, it's got it.